At the literally, they sent me a note and said, here's your lineup, here's what Mike's been able to pull together, go do it. And I love that, because that's very much what tonight's show's about.
Because we change the show literally sometimes up to within 30 minutes or an hour before the show. That doesn't happen in a lot of the other shows.
And explain why that happens.
Oh, you have to understand, these are collectible coins. What that means is we sell what we can find that is the best possible deal, that's the best collectible that's possible out there. And what that does is that literally changes all the time. It depends on phone calls that we get. It depends on deals that we put together. And so when we can get the right deal, we force it into the show is ultimately what it comes into.
And this is very interesting because the first one we're going to talk about is known as the golden dollar.
Right.
Why did the U.S. Mint start that program?
Well, overall they started it because they desperately want us to use a dollar coin instead of a dollar bill. Right. It would save the government and save the American taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars. But we will have none of it. We like our dollar bills. And so they made these dollar coins, and they started these in 2000, almost 20 years ago now. So you've got the Sacagawea golden dollar that started in 2000. Then you have 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, and then right up in here, and this one has a common reverse. So every one of these is the date is the same, the date is different. This is the reverse, this is the obverse. Then what they started doing is right here. Okay, they started this in 2009. What they did is they did a 1 year only rotating reverse honoring Native Americans. And so you have here's like Navajo corn planter is what it is. And every single year it's a different reverse with everybody on it, and all the way out to 2018, and this is Jim Thorpe is what that is. So what you're going to have is 2000 through 2018. There are 20 coins because I use this coin right here. This is the reverse of the first several coins. And so I put that in there. So you have 20 coins in all. So you've got the first 19 years. Now here's the thing. Every single solitary one of these coins is a sold out limited edition. Now you're getting, okay, you get 20 coins for $100. It's $4.99 a coin. But understand, every one of these is a sold out limited edition. And after the first, 4 or 5 years, the United States government stopped releasing them into circulation. They're not available at a bank or a post office. These, of course, are original. They're brilliant uncirculated, and you've got one of every single year. It is a complete year date set from 2000 all the way through 2018.
And just a little heads up, I have less than 500 for the entire country. And that really is remarkable when you think about it, because you start going, wait a minute, okay, it's a big country. There's millions of coin collectors out there. And I love it because when you're watching our coin shows, you get these amazing exclusive offers. This one's also very significant. I talked about this idea of walking through American history, celebrating different cultures and different peoples and different traditions. And I think this is a beautiful example of how the government has really captured the Native American experience.
And they have. And like I said, all the way through from, kind of great themes to specific themes. You've got code talkers in here. Like I said, Jim Thorpe is in here. And like I said, at $4.99 a coin. And now the hard part isn't just the fact that it's $4.99 a coin. Because I'm looking here, I have a list of coins to buy them, try to put these together individually. $13.50 and $13.50 and $10 and $10.50 and $11.95. There's lots of these coins that are $10 or $12 a piece. We're still $4.99. But keep in mind, the other thing that we've done is we've made every single one of them in their own individual airtight holder. Now, it's like, okay, well, was that a big deal? Yeah, they're 59 cents a piece. Okay, times 20 of those, that's $12. And then all of a sudden, now add in the value of the box. Now you're really $3.90 or $2.99 a coin. You're more like $3 a coin when you consider all the packaging and everything else that goes in here. You can see they're incredibly gem brilliant uncirculated. Every single
So they haven't been in anybody's pocket.
No, goodness no. No, these are all original.
He's like, oh, heck no.
Oh, you can't do that. No, if you're going to have top quality coins, every one of these coins is gem brilliant uncirculated. And so there are specific coins in here, particularly the 2003. Right here, 2003 and 2004 are extraordinarily difficult coins to get.
And why is that?
They just didn't make that many. In that, it came out, they made a fair number in 2000, right? And then 2001, they started going down. 2002, they were going down by 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006. They're very, very difficult coins to get. And then they kind of reinvigorated the program by changing the reverse. So these are all 1 year only designs now. So, you have 2009, 2010. The 2011 coin, extremely difficult to get. That's another $10 or $12 coin. That's right there. That you're now paying, like I said, $2.99. Now, if you look at this in the nationally advertised catalog, the lowest price they have is for this one. okay, which is $2.99. It's the easiest one to get, but everything else goes from there to right from about $2.99 right up to about $7.50 to $12 a coin. The most important part is not only that we're giving you a spectacular deal on these, that we've packaged them so that you can have them and hold them, and so you can take out any of the coins and check it out without any risk of damaging the coins, but that what we have is the complete collection right in front of you. That's really the hard part. The fact that you're getting a bargain or a value in terms of a per coin basis, that's a bonus. The hard part is putting the set together.
Do you remember the last time we did this set?
No, it's got to be a long time.
It has to be. I don't think I've ever been on the air with you, and we've done a bunch of shows together where we've offered the set, because it's simply hard to find the whole set. Imagine trying to pull this all together, and of course, obviously, 2018, there you go. You've got the complete set all in one. So it's not like you have to go to one dealer and one show and then find another one somewhere and hope you find another one. And then obviously, Mike, to get the kind of quality you bring us.
Right, because they're all hand-selected, gem brilliant, uncirculated. Yes. They're all in their own individual airtight holders. They're all in the custom presentation box already. So sometimes when you go out there, let's say you can find 6 of the coins here, 8 of the coins there, 9 of the coins there, then you have to be careful and you have them in little baggies they send them to you, or little flips, what we call a little piece of plastic or whatever it is. And then we've done that. We've put them in the airtight holders. We've done all of those things for you already at only $99 for the complete set, every single solitary coin, period.
I do know last time we offered this, it was completely sold out. We now have it back. And then we have 3 flex pays, which is wonderful. You can use any major credit card and spread your payments out over 3 months. And that's how you can pay it off, which is pretty easy, a little easier on the wallet. All right, we got to keep moving on. Okay. And now the next one we're going to get to, and we're super excited about this one, but it's crazy, crazy limited. I have 20. Okay, 20, not 200, not 20,000, not 2,000.